Remember the Black Adam movie from 2022? Yeah, the one with The Rock that, let's be honest, didn't quite stick the landing. It was a bit of a box office bummer, and despite Dwayne Johnson's best efforts to hype it up, the whole thing just kind of fizzled out. But there was one shining star in that movie, a real standout that everyone agreed was fantastic: Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. The former James Bond was an absolute scene-stealer as the wise, powerful sorcerer Kent Nelson. He brought a level of class and gravitas to the role that was just undeniable. A lot of fans, myself included, walked out of that theater thinking, man, I'd watch a whole movie just about that guy. And it seems we weren't the only ones. For a hot minute, it looked like The Rock's grand plan for the DC Extended Universe, which involved Black Adam at the center of everything, might actually lead to a Dr. Fate solo project. The idea was to build out the Justice Society of America as a major force, maybe even replacing the Justice League. But then, as we all know, things went south. Black Adam failed to impress critics or make enough money, and Warner Brothers, Discovery, decided to hit the reset button. They brought in James Gunn and Peter Safran to form the new DC Studios. And just like that, The Rock's vision, including his big showdown with Henry Cavill's Superman, was history. Dwayne Johnson seems to have made his peace with it. He recently talked about how he loved making Black Adam and introducing those characters, but he wished that universe well and is moving on to other things. It's a shame, but that's the nature of Hollywood. So, where does that leave our beloved Dr. Fate? Well, this is where things get really interesting. Pierce Brosnan himself just dropped a massive hint, and it's got the entire DC fandom buzzing. In a recent interview with GQ, Brosnan was asked if his experience on Black Adam made him want to chase after a role in a Marvel movie. His answer was classic Brosnan: cool, calm, and collected. He said, "No, I'm not. I've never banged down anyone's door. I mean, they know where to find me. You gotta love that confidence." But then he said something that made everyone's ears perk up. He mentioned the old rumors about a Dr. Fate solo project, but then he added, "I've heard that he's going to be in the next Superman." Now, hold on a second. He's not talking about the past here. He specifically said the *next Superman. That can only mean one thing: James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow, the movie that's set to kick off the brand new DC universe. When the interviewer pressed him on whether he'd be willing to return to the role for that sequel, Brosnan's response was incredibly positive. He said, "I enjoyed that, the philosophy of that character, very much, and I would definitely be open to it. This is huge." The idea of Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate, a character from the old, messy DCEU, potentially crossing over into James Gunn's new, streamlined DCU is mind-blowing. Now, we need to manage our expectations a little. It doesn't sound like there's a concrete plan for Brosnan to return just yet. It's more like a rumor he's heard. But the fact that the rumor exists at all is exciting. It suggests that James Gunn might not be throwing everything from the old universe away. Maybe he recognizes what a gem he has in Brosnan's portrayal. Think about it. Man of Tomorrow is already stacked with heroes. We have David Corenswet as our new Superman, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, and Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. But we also have Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl and Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr. There are even rumors about Green Lantern and Peacemaker showing up. Adding Dr. Fate to that mix would be incredible. It would immediately establish a sense of history and magic in this new universe, right from the start. Dr. Fate isn't just some B-list hero. He's one of the most powerful magic users in the DC canon, a founding member of the Justice Society of America. Having him appear, even in a small role, would open up a whole new corner of the DCU to explore the world of magic, mysticism, and ancient lore. It would show that Gunn's universe is going to be big, diverse, and full of incredible possibilities. And who better to guide us into that world than Pierce Brosnan? He brought such a perfect blend of world-weariness, wisdom, and power to the character. It felt like he'd been wearing that helmet for decades. Recasting the role would feel like a missed opportunity. If Gunn is smart, he'll pick up the phone and make that call. Brosnan said it himself. They know where to find him. So what do you guys think? Is this just a rumor, or is there some fire to this smoke? Would you be excited to see Pierce Brosnan return as Dr. Fate in Man of Tomorrow? For me, it would be an absolute dream come true. It would be a brilliant way to connect the best parts of the past with the exciting future of the DCU. It would prove that even when a movie like Black Adam fails, something truly great can still come from it. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this happens. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're as excited about this as I am, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on the new DC Universe. See you in the next one.